Hello friends, let's talk about Fami, the stock that is taking the airwaves that everyone is talking about, the stock that everyone is betting on right now to hit $1 here, because obviously it's up against time right now. It's up against time in the sense that this thing needs to hit $1 here by November to stay on the NASDAQ. If not, we could be talking about a reverse split. We could be talking about they could go off. Bad things will be happening here. Now, personally, a company obviously does not want to go into a reverse split. This is not going to help them. This is going to be bad. This is going to look bad. It's going to really do damage to investors. Everyone's going to take a hit. I'm going to take a hit. You're going to take a hit. It's not going to be good. So right now, we have a bunch of us trying to call this bluff right now, and I think we're seeing a little bit of a slingshot engage right now. I'm going to tell you why I think that. Now, before we go into this any further, listen, this is a video of content. This is a video of what I am doing. I'm not a financial advisor in any way, shape, or form, so this is just to show you what I'm doing, what I think. So friends, don't copy me just because I have a YouTube channel. I invested this much money in this. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm betting on right now. So let's talk about that. So with this company, obviously, we've had a lot of good news come out here lately with what this company is doing. They're pushing into other industries, and they're expanding on what they already do, their nuts and bolts of how they make money. Today announced a continuing expansion of its North America sales with the latest new customer sales order through its subsidiary, and it goes on there to just say what's going on here. So this is just, it's not huge news, but it's news. It's something good. But the stock did not budge with it today, and obviously the market today took a pretty big wave down for most things. We did see some things kind of pan out here, but a lot of things did not. But one thing I am looking at right now with what we're seeing right now is that this stock has been at 21 cents. Now, it has not been on the NASDAQ for a very long time, and obviously it has plummeted since the time it has been on the stock exchange here. Now, about 2-3 weeks ago, when I put money into this, and I don't have a lot of money in this. I put around like $800 some in this. I'm sitting at around 2,050 shares, so I have a little piece of the pie here in the company, what's going on. And obviously, I'm not wanting to lose $800, and I've done things like this in the past where stocks are up against the wall. They have this time frame. They have to hit $1 within a certain time and hold that dollar for at least 10 days. And usually when you see those situations, obviously it will flush into over $1. It maybe could even hit a $2 range. Now, will this stock stay up? And that's what people have been asking me. If and when this hits $1, do I think it will stay $1? It's really hard to say, because if it can get to $1, that's a great jump up to where we need to be, and that's going to take massive amount of volume. That's going to take massive amount of buy-in. But one thing that I do like about this company and the situation we're seeing right now is that there is a lot of good news around it. The problem is it's a China-based company. A lot of people do not like investing in companies that are based in China because the market over there, what goes on, news is very sketchy from time to time. What is going on with their markets, what's going on over there. And you know what, I get it. I really do get it. But if we look at this chart, I'm such a believer that stocks are kind of like creatures of habit. They do follow patterns a lot of the time. So even going back into May here, when we were playing around this 37-cent range, then we had that markup in June to a 60-cent range, and then since then the stock has not really done much until September, when we almost hit another 60-cent range, then massive sell-off to that 21-cent range right there. Now tune in right now to September 30th, we had the 46 cents pop, and now we're back down to almost a 30-cent range. So right now we are on the final laps here. Something's got to happen soon. It's got to happen fast. And right now we are betting, and we are trying to see if this thing is going to squeeze into this $1 mark. Now, obviously, I don't know what people are buying. I don't know if people are buying calls or puts against this, because I do believe if people have been investing for quite some time, they know this is kind of a risky situation for good or bad. This could obviously, turn into a worse situation. This could turn into a reverse split. This could turn into something really bad here. We could lose our butt on this. But this could also get squeezed at the same time. So that's why this is a little bit of a dangerous situation with buying puts or maybe even calls. But like I said 3 weeks ago, I do believe this is going to get worse before it gets better, because when we look at the chart, we can obviously see this thing really likes to take damage before it finally does a pop. Now, obviously, I'm hoping for more than a 40 cent, 50 cent, 60 cent pop here. We're looking for $1. We have to have $1. We have to have $1. That has to happen. Now, if it does not hit $1 here in November, there is a grace period. But obviously, we're not wanting to go in that grace period. We're wanting this to hit $1 here, hopefully by somewhere in November. And we're fully expecting more news to come out here soon about the company and the deals that are going on right now. Now, we have seen this year the company has taken out 2 stock offerings, so that has done the damage of taking the stock back down as well. So friends, with this one, if you're looking up news, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you're not going to find positive news. There's no positive news. This is an easy target right now with journalists, with people that write articles, these top analysts. It's an easy situation to write about right now. It looks bad. It does not look good. So if you're looking for positive good news and what's going on right there, you probably don't want to look. I'm going to go ahead and warn you right there. But a few things we need right now. We need more news. We need good news. We need people to rally around this. And this may come down to the 11th hour before something happens here, before this thing can be driven up. And I'm going to be honest with you too, even if this hits $1 and this goes into $1, flushes over into $1, maybe, we're just saying this we're just saying this right now. This may happen, may not happen. So just bear with what I'm about to say. If this were to flush into a $2 range, if we were to see some crazy squeeze like that, I would fully expect to see this company probably take another stock offering. You would probably see that. And in that case, obviously the stock would go down more. So it would be hard. Right now, stock offerings are great for companies because it raises capital right then and there for them as a company. And obviously, this is a company that is kind of new. It's not even 20 years old yet. So friends, to make it short and sweet, I'm holding on here. I'm holding on. You guys do what you want to do. I understand this is risky. I understand the gravity of what could happen here. Trust me. I know. But this is one of the situations where I'm going to swing, and I'm going to swing big on this one, and I'm going to maybe say that possibly something could happen here. And you know what? I could be terribly wrong, and this thing could just fall apart and get much worse. Who knows? But we could wake up tomorrow to seeing some crazy new deal happen, great news, or just a massive run up on this. We don't know. We just don't know. So friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in that future of yours. So important and so good, fun, much, do it, whatever I'm saying here. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.